Hello everyone and welcome back to Manifest with Finesse on YouTube. My name is Manifesting Gaia. That is my Twitter, TikTok, and podcast. All the links are down below. My paid coaching email is down below and all timestamps are down below. And today we're going to be talking about stop focusing on time when manifesting. The amount of time it takes you to manifest something is dependent on the relationship you have with your current self and the version of you that has your desires. So if you are acting, thinking, thoughts, embodying, immersing yourself in the desired version of you, then you have nothing to worry about because you know that it is yours no matter what. Because it is yours no matter what. When you're asking, where is it? Why is it taking so long? It's been this amount of time, XYZ. Is that the new version of you asking or the old version of you asking? If you're focused on how long it's taking or asking where it's at, you are not the version of you that has what you want. You are not operating from that version. You are operating from the old concept of self and you're operating from the old story. And I'm not sure if you guys are aware, but time is also a 3D circumstance. Because if you go in your mind, if you're manifesting to go to a concert and sit first row, right? If you go in your mind, let's just say it's a Rihanna concert. If you go in your mind, you can see it instantly, right? You can feel it instantly. You can experience it instantly. It feels like you're there. You can hear her singing. That is instant in your mind. Your mind is 4D. The fourth dimension is instant. There's no time, space, circumstances, or distance in the mind and the imagination. There is no past or future. It's all just here. Your mind doesn't know. It just knows that it's there. So there is no reason for you to say it's not here. If you want it here. If you don't want to hear it, keep saying that. But there is no it's been this long. If you have it in your mind, you have it right now. Because you are never separate from your desires. You always have them. You always have them. You always have them. The physical is not separate. Stop seeing separation where separation doesn't exist. You can go in your mind and see the concert. Somehow this brain that is 60% fat and sitting in liquid, somehow it has the ability to see events that have never occurred. So why would you live in an event that already occurred? If anything is in front of you that you don't like, it's the old story. It once wasn't here though. You once weren't here. I once wasn't filming this video. So now this is like old beliefs. I had the idea to film this video and it's manifested. When this is uploaded, it'll be an old story because I won't want to film this video anymore. So why would I focus on it? When you are focused on time, because time doesn't exist in the mind. So when you're focused on time, you are only confirming that you don't have it. The world will only conform to your lack of having what you want, to your lack of it taking long. If you're saying it's taking long, why would it show up tomorrow? If you're saying it's taking long, why would it move faster? If you're saying it's taking long, why would it materialize in front of you? Because when you say you have it now, it is not just something you're trying to convince yourself, oh, I have it now, I have it now. It is something you're saying because your subconscious mind literally takes everything as fact and time doesn't exist. If time didn't exist anywhere, if I said you could go anywhere right now and teleport, would you still say that you're stuck here or would you actually tell me where you wanted to go? Exactly. When you tell your mind and when you're convince yourself that yes, like this is where we're going to this concert, we're having this car, we're having this relationship, your subconscious mind is on it. It is on it. Just like when you put directions in a GPS, it's not your job. You don't have to calculate how long it's going to take. As long as you're moving steadily, you're getting there. You are getting there no matter what. It doesn't matter how long it takes in the physical. The destination's already there. You already know where you want to go and you're already going where you want to go. So why would you keep saying, oh, but we're still not there, we're still not there? So time only exists as measurement in the 3D world, okay? We call this psychological time. So I graduated 6 years ago. My break ends in 5 minutes. We're taking a family vacation in 3 months, whatever. In The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle, he says, when you bring 3D psychological time into the spiritual or quantum or energetic realm, it's because you are seeking the fullness of life where it cannot be found, the future because it doesn't exist, and ignoring the only point of access to it, which is the present. You cannot experience anything outside of this present moment. So stop saying you don't have your desires right now because where else can you have them? There is no future. Even if it's 2 months from now. In December, I cannot just experience December outside of this present moment. When it is this December, I experience it now. In 2 months is a mental block. It's a mental thing. There is no way to physically calculate, spiritually calculate, subconsciously calculate how long 2 months actually is. So right now is infinite. It has no beginning or end. So I don't get why in every present moment you wouldn't be telling yourself you have what you want. If you know that your 4D is only reflecting the 3D, if you know that there's no separation between what you tell yourself and what shows up, between what you dominantly believe and assume and what shows up, why are you telling yourself it is not here? Today's decision is tomorrow's successes. You guys act surprised that all day today you're like, where is it? It's not here. Where is it? It's not here. And then tomorrow it doesn't show up. And then you do that same cycle for 6 months, and then you're like, well, it's been 6 months and it's still not here. Yeah, 6 months of you asking where it was. 6 months of you saying it's not here. So why would it show up? It doesn't have to take time either. You guys think that because you want a house, a car, a boyfriend, a job, a good salary, it has to take a year, 6 months, 3 months, 5 months. No, if you come in with that, if you come in manifesting with, this is going to be a process, this has to take long, I have to get approved, I have to get good credit, I have to get this, I have to get a mortgage, I have to get a down payment, they have to approve my loan, they have to give me this, they have to go through the seller, they have to contact, then that's what it will be. But what I'm saying is, it doesn't have to be like that. If you just say, I have the house, no. I got approved, no. I bought the land. Because it is not your job to know circumstances. And time, again, is a circumstance. You cannot predict how long something is going to take. Do you know how long it's going to take you to manifest a specific person? Do you know how long it's going to take you to manifest $100,000? Do you know how long it's going to take you to get admission into your dream school, into your dream program? So why would you try to make it up yourself? Why would you, if you don't know how long something is going to take, if you don't have the answers to anything, I don't care if it's time, what your specific person is doing, what the admissions board is doing, what your employer is doing, looking at your application, if you do not have the answers to the way things are going, why would you tell yourself anything other than it working out for you, it being in your favor? If you do not have the answers to the way things are going, why would you tell any other story than it is working out for you? It is going the best way possible. It is moving so fast. Like, you guys purposely do it. You like actually set yourselves up, and there's no excuse. When you see your manifestations as something that still has to occur, you will always chase them, and you will always get exhausted. You'll be miserable. You'll always be waiting for movement. You'll always be lacking this thing. You'll always be separate. It'll always be higher than you. It'll always be on your pedestal. When having it is just a mindset. It's not actually having anything physical, because anything physical started as an idea or a thought in your mind. So if you actually want it, have it here. We're not looking for the fulfillment out here. Manifesting isn't manifesting an object. It's manifesting the mindset. The object is just a byproduct of your amazing mindset. It is having it in here now, or working towards it now. What is not clicking? That there is no circumstances greater than your mind. There is no time greater than your mind. There is nothing greater than your mind. Last month when it was like back to school season and people were going to school and I was coaching a lot of people were like, oh, my SP has to go to school, they have to do this, and I feel like we didn't have enough time, I'm scared that we won't have enough time to spend together. First of all, stop saying that. Stop saying you don't have it. Like, stop saying you don't have it. Stop saying it's taking too long. Stop saying you're not going to have time. Stop saying that this circumstance is going to win over. Stop manifesting circumstances away and manifest what you actually want. Stop focusing on 3D. Stop focusing on lack. Stop focusing on time. Stop focusing on literally anything that brings you stress. Stop focusing on what you don't want to experience in your new reality. Stop focusing on things that aren't in alignment with you. And then you wonder why it just doesn't go the way you want. You wonder why you don't get what you want, because you never for a second put focus on what you actually wanted. It was just always about problems and circumstances. Because time included or not, stop focusing on what you don't want. Does that make sense to you? In what world would your dominant thoughts have been on always, we didn't have enough time, we didn't have enough this, I couldn't do this, we don't have money, and then you act surprised that you didn't manifest the money? And it's like, not even that you guys talk about it, but the passion you have. You'll be like, oh my god, we didn't have enough time together. And then when you affirm for like, we're here, we're together, it's like, yeah, we're here, we're together. We're together. Why don't I see it? We're together. But we don't have enough time together. Like, you see the difference? A lot of you guys really believe in the 3D more than you believe in yourself. So maybe let's actually focus on self-concept. But second, again, time, distance, it's a circumstance. A lot of you guys try to manifest on a time crunch, and because you're focused on time more than the actual desire, it doesn't happen, right? So in this case, we're going to say, as people going back to school, you didn't get to spend enough time together. Instead of being like, boo-hoo, understand it does not matter if on a certain date or time you did not get what you wanted. You can still turn it around, but you will not turn it around by saying boo-hoo, because then you guys are like, well, how it's too late. No, it is not, bruh. I don't care. Okay, it's been like a month and a half since back to school season. I don't care. Your SP is not gone. Okay, If they're in school, new strain hits in their area, they have to come home and do online classes. They actually hate school and it's too late to apply anywhere else, so they got to come home. Oh, they want to spend more time on a hobby. They want to get the real estate license before they finish so they can have a side job. They got to come home to do it. Boom, they leave school and they come back home with you. Like, it is not too late. It is not too late for any of it. So I don't care. Doesn't matter if they're in the military, they took a job that's 10,000 miles away, they're in school, it does not matter. Time, distance, and space don't exist. It does not matter where they are in the world, how long they've been there, how much money you don't have, how there are no flights leaving the city tonight and you need to see them by tomorrow. I don't care. Your manifestations have not moved since the day you desired them. The only thing that is moving is you, your thoughts, your state of being, your consciousness. This is why we say no one to change but self. Your manifestation is always accessible to you. Again, doesn't matter. Stop focusing on 3D. I don't care how long it's been, what this, that. You can change your thoughts in every single moment, so you can change your reality in every single moment. It is up to you how easily accessible your manifestation is to you by the thoughts you're currently having right now is what will determine what is going to show up in your reality. I know we experience time in a linear sense, okay? Past, present, future, but that is not true. The truth is you have had your desires since you were in your mother's womb. In my last video, I touched on this. But if you are 30 years old and you're an actor, you didn't become the actor at 30. You were bound to be that actor whether you were 6 months, 10 years, 15, 29. You were bound to be the actor. Anything in between you not being the actor and you being the actor was just a bridge of incidents. Did you know how long it was going to take you to become the actor? Did you know at 5 years old, give me 25 years? No. But did that matter? No. So if you're going to have something, you already have it. Time, space, distance, circumstance, doesn't matter. Time literally bends for you to get what you want. So let's look at what Neville says about time, because even Neville didn't manifest everything instantly, everything in a week, everything in 2 weeks, everything in 3 weeks. Some things took him months, some things took him years. Like, let's look. He says, I do not look for confirmation. I simply assume that it is, then let it happen. For that thing, his manifestation, has its own appointed hour in which it will flower. If it seems long, well, I must wait, for it is sure and it will not be late. Basically what he's saying is if you're noticing time, you're not living in the wish fulfilled. You're not the version of you that is going to get what you want. If you are noticing time, you should be persisting. You persist until, if it hasn't hardened into fact, you don't stop. If it hasn't hardened into fact, you don't say that it hasn't hardened into fact. And when you're wavering with it, that is not manifesting either. When I say persist, I mean firm consistency. I actually love when people are like, it's been too long, I should have been here, I want it now, I want it now. Good. Use that determination. Use that fear sense. Use that I want it now, I want it now. Like, but don't do it in the sense that like it's not in your control. You demand, like, I want it now, I deserve this now. If it's a car, okay? I want it now. I deserve it now. There is no reason why I'm waiting. I'm not waiting. I have it now. I don't care. I don't care about the 3D. I have it now. I have the car now. I'm driving it now. There is no other option but for me to have it now. So be resilient instead of victimizing. Like, if you want it now, good. Like, take it. You deserve it. Like, you shouldn't want it now. You should demand it now. I demand it now. Be a brat. Like, I want it now. Like, I want it now. I want it now. Do kids are like, oh, mommy, no, like, I want it now. And then when people are like, it's been too long, it's not working. There is no not working. If you are thinking thoughts, I don't care what the thoughts are. If you are thinking thoughts, you are manifesting. Point blank, period. There is no what if. It doesn't matter if it's desirable or not. It doesn't matter what's showing up or not. If you have thoughts, you are creating your reality every single second of the day. You keep saying it's not working. You keep saying it's been too long. You keep saying it's not here. Why would it show up? You are manifesting perfectly. Like, too long in comparison to what? To your whole lifetime? Oh, it's been 5 months. It's too long. Okay, well, you have 70 more years on the planet. So which one is longer? Is it worth going 70 years without what you want? Or can you not do another 30 days, 60 days, 90 days of reprogramming, of self-concept, of working on the beliefs? Is it too long for your old concept of self? Well, too bad for them. It sucks for them. If you want it, you will wholeheartedly make the shift until it materializes. There is no time limit. You are done when it is here. As long as you want it, you are done when it is here. Because regardless of whether you give up or not, you're still going to desire it. Whether you have it or not, you're still going to desire it. If you feel like it's taking so long, you have to remember who you are. You have to remember that your thoughts create. You have to remember that you're in control. You have to remember that it doesn't matter what you're seeing. You have to remember that if you want it, you got it. That's it. It doesn't matter how long you've been trying. If you want it, keep going. Outside of manifestation, I don't even care. I've never understood when people, like, if you're 26, okay, and you're like, oh, I never went to school, I never got my degree, but, you know, I don't want to be, by the time I graduate, I'll be 30 and I'll be really old. Well, in 4 years from now, you're going to be 30 regardless. So do you want to be 30 with a degree or 30 without a degree? Because when you're 30 and if you didn't do it at 26, you're going to be like, oh, I should have done it. That's what people always do. I should have. It felt really long, but now I regret it. So don't be a person who regrets not getting what they want. Do it. Because time is going to pass you by anyways. So do you want time to pass you by and not have what you want, or to have what you want? The choice is yours. So don't spend another second not having what you want in this current moment. And with that being said, that's all I have for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please like, comment, and subscribe. Remember, you can have anything you want in this universe. Nothing's too big, small, wide, or expensive. I believe in you. You should believe in you. I'll talk to you in my next video. Bye!